Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the Jannik Sinner taking on Lorenzo Sonego match in Vienna. Round of 16 to play for a quarterfinal spot. The winner of this takes on the winner of Tiafoe and Monfils. We'll also have the coverage of Tiafoe and Monfils later today. What's up, everybody? Glad for you to be joining in. Quality Shot Tennis. We've got the coverage for this one. Make sure to stick around. The players are currently warming up. Always excited to cover a Jannik Sinner. Always excited to cover a Sinner match. How's it going, guys? What's up? What's up? Hey, we got a lot of people in here. What's up, Joe Gang? Good to have you in here. What's up? What's up, Dutchy? Good to have both of y'all in here. Ask Gabs, watching from jail. Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. Good. We have people from all over. Nice. Good to have you in here. I appreciate y'all. We got all going on, I guess. What's up, Francesca? Good to have you in here as well. What's up? What's up, MJ? What's up, Edmo lady? How's it going? What's up? What's up? All right, so this is the fourth meeting of these two guys. They have met 3 times this year. They've also been doubles partners. They were doubles partners over at BNP Paribas in Indian Wells. What's up, S-Sake1? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Listen, I'm always excited to watch a Jannik Sinner match. Wow, I am in the light right now. The sun is shining down. The sun is shining down. Hey, what's up? We got Cam in here. Yo, Cam. Good to have you in here. Gift of 5 QualityShot Tennis memberships. Appreciate you. Wow, who got a membership? Shout out in chat if y'all got a membership. Cam, I appreciate you stopping by. Cam, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Don't have to do all that, but appreciate it. Yeah, it's the fourth meeting between the two guys. Jannik Sinner has never lost to an Italian. He was 10-0 against an Italian. Yeah, everybody's saying hello to Cam. Elaine, what's up? Dutchy. Yeah, Dutchy. Dutchy knows what's up. Dutchy, a longtime member of the Cam fam. I know that. What's up? Joe Gan, Cam. Joe laughing. Cam's in here. All right, players warming up. They're going to get started soon. Warm up just ended now. Players about to walk on court. But yeah, Sinner's 10-0 against Italians. If you're coming here for a match that's on paper supposed to be an absolute epic, probably not going to get it. But it could. You never know. Because Sonego, once in a blue moon, plays like a top 5, top 10 player. Sonego can play crazy. It was 3 years ago, just 3 years ago in Vienna, that Sonego played unbelievable and beat Djokovic in Vienna 6-2, 6-1. And Djokovic literally said, I wasn't injured. I have no excuses. I've got no excuse. The guy, I have the literal quote, actually. I prepared the literal quote that Djokovic said. If I can find it, I prepared the quote. No, Djokovic said he just blew me off the court. That's all. He was better in every segment of the game. Amazing from his side. So Sonego, once in a blue moon, can play amazing. Sinner played a really good first match against Shelton. One of his best serving performances. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Max? What's up, Peaches? All right, match getting underway. First serve, Sonego out wide. Forehand, Sonego inside out. That's a winner. 15-love. Good shot from Sonego. Sonego is listen, we've got 2 very talented Italian players on the court. You have, Sinner is the better player of the 2. But Sonego, he can play crazy. Like, he can hit some crazy shots out of nowhere that are really just quite, you won't see that from every player on the tour. He's a big shot maker as well. Forehand hits the tape, goes over, backhand down the line. That's too good, 30-love. Both are fun to watch, just from a tennis perspective. Both very talented. Great from Novak to say that, Lane. Yeah, Novak is always very gracious in defeat, no matter what happens. So, scoreboard died again. Let me get that on here. Anthony, I made it. What's up, Maynor? Good to have you in here. Appreciate you coming in. All right, let me get this here. All right, 40 love for Sonego. Sonego, like Sinner, is a pretty aggressive player. He hits very flat, kind of flat shots from both sides. He constantly hits deep in the court, kind of setting up different winner shots. Not quite as aggressive as Sinner, but he can hit a lot of winners too. But he's pretty much a very up and down kind of player. He's very much an up and down kind of player is Sonego. All right, serve here from Sonego. Kick serve, backhand center to the forehand of Sonego. Forehand center. Goes out. Hold to love from Sonego to start us off. 1-0. 1-0 evening, Anthony. What's up, Mike? Good to have you in here. I love commenting center. I love commenting a Jannik center match. He's one of the most fun players to watch on tour. Very talented. Very, very talented. Always enjoy it. Who else we got in the chat? Let me see what the chat is saying. The tape that was on Stricker's came off. What is the score between Stricker and Ruud? Because Stricker won the first set against Casper Ruud, for anybody who doesn't know. Stricker, an all-court young Swiss player. We've heard that before. Don't know where we've heard it before. So third set, Casper Ruud serving out 0-1. All right, Jannik to serve. Yesterday, on Jannik center serve, he made 80% of first serves in, which is really good, like incredible. And he won 84% of those points. So center serve has been improving, and that's not a good thing. That's a terrible thing for the rest of the tour. Because Jannik center with the serve is dangerous. Forehand, return into the forehand of center, inside out, backhand Sonego into the net, 30 love. Sir hasn't lost a point on serve so far. And or Cam, yeah, Cam's in here, or he was in here. I bet he's still lurking around. Good to have Cam. Good to have Cam come into the QualityShot 10 streams. Cam, I ain't leaving yet. Chat kicking me out already. Oh well. Yeah, Lane, sleep well, Cam. Good night. No, Cam's a savage. Cam will be staying up. Backhand, cross court to the backhand of Sonego into the net. 40 love. All right, so warning: the layout for the stream is going to be a little bit different because the scoreboard that we usually use doesn't work on my computer for whatever reason. So it's going to look a little bit different, but we'll figure it out. Let me get the scoreboard on here. It'll look fine, though. It'll look good. We'll have the score here. Backhand to the forehand of Sonego, forehand center to the forehand of Sonego. Goes out. Let me get the scoreboard back. It's 1-1 right now. It is 1-1, Sonego to serve. Here we go. Scoreboard should be showing up. There you go. Let me zoom in a little bit. Cool. Nice. All right. All right, love 15 here for center at 1-1. Like I said, all Italian matchup. Sonego is older than Sinner by a decent margin. He's 28 years old. Sinner is 22. Still not old by any, not for tennis terms. I mean, he's still got a lot of tennis left in him, no doubt about it. He's not that far away from Berrettini in age. I think Berrettini is like 27, so 26, 27. 15 all here. Serve. Down the tee, just misses. Second serve. Bad ball toss. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Forehand Sonego into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand Sonego. Clips the tape. Goes back to the side. 15-30. Chance for Sinner. Big chance for Jannik Sinner here. So is David covering Tiafoe? Yes, Mike. David will be covering the Tiafoe-Monfils match later in the day. David will be covering Monfils-Tiafoe. Hope you guys join in for that. Sean, what's the score? It is 1-1, 15-30. Now, I hope the scoreboard is showing up now. Sean, sorry, I'm in a weird mood. No, you're fine. Anthony, the scoreboard ain't vibing lately. Yeah, I think so. Hey, what's up? We got Lexi in here too. What's up? What's up? Excited. We got a lot of people in the chat. Be right back. Driving home. No problem, Lexi. Hello, my fellow beauty queens in the chat. Joe, Dashi. Nice, nice, nice. 15-40. Two chances here for Sinner. Serve out wide, forehand Sinner into the forehand of Sonego. Down the line, backhand slice of Sonego to the forehand swing volley. Forehand Sonego, forehand volley. Ooh, Sonego runs. He can't get there. Good play from Sinner. We like to see him coming to the net, using some variety. He's an aggressive player. It'd be good if he can win at the net. He's been doing that though. In Beijing, he came to net against Alcaraz 15 times, won all 15 of those points. He's been coming to net more. I mean, Sinner is riding on a high. I mean, I know he lost in Shanghai to Ben Shelton or whatever, who Ben Shelton's been playing crazy recently, but I mean, even before he got his revenge against Shelton in the last round, I mean, he's just on a high. I mean, coming off of Beijing, third set tiebreaker versus Shelton after winning 2 matches, that's not a horrible loss. It's probably a little bit tired. This is Sinner's first tournament since Shanghai. So he got a good win against Shelton. He's riding the high off Beijing, I think, is Jannik. He's happy with what's going on. He's constantly improving. He got those big wins over Alcaraz and Medvedev. Excited. Elaine, Monfils versus Tiafoe will be great. Yeah, Monfils-Tiafoe is exciting. Those are two guys who are very flashy on the court, like to bring the crowds in. And yeah, Sinner and Monfils, if it is Monfils versus Sinner, Monfils just coming off a title as well in Stockholm. If it is Sinner versus Monfils, they played one of the more memorable 3-set matches in Canada in the quarterfinals this year of Canada. Huge shots from the back of the court in that one, huge forehands. And if it's Sinner versus Tiafoe, those guys have a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a drama with each other, where I don't know. They've had some encounters where they haven't been particularly happy with each other from kind of the start. So I think it was in Vienna. I could be wrong. I think it was in Vienna that they had a little bit of a drama where Sinner lost to Tiafoe. He said after the match, I was not pleased with how Tiafoe handled himself. Yeah, they actually haven't played since Vienna 2 years ago. So that could be the next round match if Tiafoe beats Monfils and if Sinner beats Sonego. I recall Tiafoe hit Sinner with the ball at one point after a really impressive point, and more so was looking for the crowd applause, start high-fiving people in the crowd. Sinner didn't look particularly pleased about it. And just that whole match, I recall, Tiafoe had a great comeback and was really bringing the crowd in, and Sinner wasn't happy with some of the antics. He said Tiafoe took it too far. Forehand center. Down line is good shot. 30 love. Sonego is 52 in Eurosport rankings. Yeah, he's 52 in the ATP. 52 in the rankings. Lexi, I'll be back in hopefully 30 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be here. Come back, come back. Center, center, center. Let's go, Jannik. There you go. There you go, Cam. Cam knows what's up. You know what's up, Cam. 30 love. Serve, center. Down the tee, just wide. Serve, down the tee, backhand. Goes out. 40 love for center. Kick serve, forehand. Sonego to the forehand of center. Shanked. It goes long, 40-15. Casper not leading the third set, 1-2. Oh no. Yeah, Casper's got, I mean, this would be a disappointing win against Stricker. But by the way, Stricker would have wins over Tsitsipas and against Ruud. Tsitsipas almost just lost to Machak, by the way. I thought he was going to lose that one. I think Machak was up a break in the third set. But yeah, Stricker and Ruud, okay, 2-2 in the third. We'll see how that one pans out. I predicted that Ruud was going to win Basel. That was my prediction. I said he's going to win his first ATP 500. We'll see if that ends up being the case. It is 3-1 for Sinner, by the way. Anthony, you got your beverage ready? Never mind, I see you do. I do. I mean, I'm hoping Jannik doesn't play around, though. He played Sonego in Montpellier on the indoors early in the year, and he beat him 6-4, 6-2 pretty comfortably. They played in Halle, and that went 3 sets. Sonego took the first set in a tiebreaker, but Sinner really didn't find his form at that point. He was really just running on zero momentum at that point in the grass swing. He was coming off a very disappointing loss at the French Open, then lost his first grass court match in straight sets to Rusevori. I mean, he was not in form at all. Yeah, that went 3 sets, but then they played at the U.S. Open, and Sinner won like 6-4, 6-2, 6-2. So, love 15 for Sinner. Chance to go up a double break. I'm hoping Jannik can figure this out and have this pretty routine. That's what Sinner is hoping for sure. He wants to get this done pretty routinely. Serve coming here from Sonego. 30 all here on Sonego's serve. Center trying to get a break. Trying to get some chances. Sonego does not have the most solid serve around. I mean, he has a decent serve, but nothing special. None of the Italian players have like the best serve around. I mean, Berrettini has a good serve. He doesn't even have the best serve, but he has a good one. Sinner, you would think with his height would have a much better serve than he does. Forehand in the net, return from Jannik. Center with the winner gets to deuce. Center with the winner. All right, there we go. New scoreboard on here. Hopefully that sticks around. Serve out wide, forehand of Sinner. That just missed the baseline. Advantage to Sonego. Is Anthony old enough to drink a margarita? Look at that baby face. I'm getting attacked now. As far as I'm aware, I am 23, but who knows? Hey, what's up? We got David in the chat as well. Hey, Tony, what's up? I always hate that nickname, but just me saying that I hate it is definitely going to start a thing, I think. It's unfortunate. Cam, Mom. Cam, I think the chat is trying to order you around. That's it's nothing new, I think. It's going to be light work for Sinner. Yeah, I mean, Sinner's got all the tools to really just put, I don't know. Sonego, I think, isn't consistent enough outside of when he's really redlining to really have the tools to combat Sinner's tools. I mean, I don't know. Sinner has every single weapon to consistently hurt Sonego. Forehand down the line, yeah, catches Sonego out. I mean, Sinner just brings such a top level because, I mean, I know a chat knows I'm a Sinner fan, but he has this kind of level where even when he's out of position, he can really just constantly get great depth and precision to really break down the other opponent's game, really consistently getting the right angles, hitting the right spots deep in the court from both sides. I mean, his backhand is pretty much like it's not a weakness at all. It's a strength. He's complete in terms of ground strokes. And also, he just knows when to apply pressure. That's like a top player type of thing. So, Sinner is a really top-tier opponent for anybody. Kick serve, backhand Sinner into the forehand. Down the line, forehand Sinner defending. It's in the net, though. Deuce. Sonego's surviving. Just. Sonego with a slight pulse. Sinner wants to get a breadstick. He's going for 6-1. He's going for 6-1. Chat always ordering us streamers around. LOL. We're up here for a reason. We got the mic. We got to take over. Nah, chat is fine. Chat is fine. We love that about chat. We love that about chat. Forehand, the backhand of Sinner. Forehand, the net from Sonego. I mean, if I was in chats, that's how I'd be acting too. So, chat member for 15 months. Nice. There you go. By the way, don't forget to click the join button. You can become a member, get some perks. Become a member for QualityShot Tennis. It's a great help to the channel if you want to do that. It's a break point coming here for Jannik. Sonego stepping up to the line. I said it earlier, but Jannik is trying to go 11-0 against fellow Italians. I don't know what he's got against his fellow compatriots, but he's going on a rampage. He'd be 11-0 against other players from Italy. So, advantage here to center. It's ruthless. Kick serve, backhand center. That's in the net. I mean, center not clutch on these break points in this game. Deuce. He's allowing Sonego to stick around. Mike, there you go. David, Cam, Lou. Yep, David in the chat too. Happy to see Cam here. Cam, 15 months, impressive. There you go. Click the join button, become a member. Yes, we love that about chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. We love the chaotic chats. There you go. Serve. Sonego down the T, backhand center. The forehand of Sonego, center returning. It's too good from Sonego, though. It's good depth. That's good pace. Advantage Sonego. He keeps a pulse alive in this set. I mean, if it goes double break, you'd have to think it's over. Cam Williams quality shot collab would be good. Yeah, Cam's been on here. He's been on the channel before. Different chats with Faison, especially after Grand Slams, that are really good. You can check those out on the video section. There's some of the more popular videos on the channel. If you go to the video section, then to the popular kind of tab, you can find them, or you can just search it up. He was also did a Cam. You were here for a end of year chat last year with Gil Gross as well, I believe, and also I forgot the tennis slice, I believe, as well. So that's a cool chat. Backhand down the line. That's a winner from Sonego. That's what I'm saying. Sonego can play good. He's got to be confident, though. I mean, this guy is 0-3. He's playing against his doubles partner, fellow compatriot Sinner. I mean, the mental games are on. Sinner is ruthless. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's playing another Italian. Sinner is ruthless. So, Sonego's got to step up. That's what Sonego's got to do. Sonego's got to step up. Cedric working and lurking in my carrot costume. Nice. There you go. Eleno, that's great, Anthony. We'll look for those. Yeah. Yeah, I watched those as well. Those are great. I remember that end of your chat. That was fun. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all those guys. I mean, before I joined QualityShot, I was a big fan of Faison from this channel. Huge fan of Gil Gross. I think he's a great analyst of tennis. Super easy to watch. Very genuine seeming guy. Very nice. And he just knows tennis in and out for sure. And then, yeah, Cam. I've been a fan of Cam's channel for a while, so it's cool. Carrots, Sinner. Oh, yeah. Sonego always has a lot of heart. Yeah, Sonego is interesting. Sonego is interesting. He is always a bit passionate. He's fiery. He's fearless. Sonego's a fearless player. He'll try crazy shots. He'll be yelling, come on, even when he's down 5-1 in a set. You like those type of players. Those are the type of players that will have some success and maximize their games to the fullest because they have the fearlessness to do that. Also, Sonego is just a weird guy. The guy has like a #1 song on Spotify. He has a song on Spotify that has like 2 million views. Sonego's random. I used to not like Sonego very much. I heard like, oh, I don't like Sonego. He grunts a lot, but I've kind of grown to appreciate him a bit just because he brings this kind of crazy game sometimes. Like I said, he beat Djokovic here in Vienna 3 years ago. 6-2, 6-1 or something. So he can play crazy. It's just about him, though, because he's just real up and down. Sinner beat, at Davis Cup, Sonego beat Nicolas Jarry, who's a top 20 player now, in straight sets, very easily, playing amazing. And then he lost to the world number 200 in the next match. So that's kind of Sonego in a nutshell. Love 15 here, Sinner serving. Serve out wide, forehand, Sinner into the backhand of Sonego. Lob, Sinner smash. Ooh, that's too good. 15 all. Okay, yeah, that cam guys. Okay. Center owns a Sonego. We need a center cook. Center will cook. There you go. Oh yeah, go Jannik. Sonego versus Rublev at Roland Garros was a really good match. Yeah, I like that one more than Sinner versus Rublev because Sinner was leading Rublev in the round of 16. He won the first set easily, like 6-1 last year, and then he just started cramping and got injured. He would have Sinner. Nobody ever talks about, but last year Roland Garros Sinner had a decent chance of like making it to at least the semis or the final because he would have. He was beating Rublev before he got injured. Forehand pass, Sinner backhand volley. Ooh, nearly tricky. Nearly just in from the net for 30 all. But Sinner was leading Rublev. He likely would have beaten Rublev, not for sure, but he had a good chance against Rublev. If he had won that, he would have played Cilic. If he had won that, he would have played Casper Ruud. So at least a semis possibility seems like a good shot for sure because he would have had Cilic in the quarters. But yeah, I guess we'll never know because he got injured. But yeah. Sonego versus Rublev, I don't really remember that one, honestly. This match will be fire. Sonego's not going to let Sinner push him around. He is a fighter. Okay, Peaches. I had a good feeling about this one, so I'm hoping that. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping Sonego takes at least a set. If he takes a set, I'm content. Forehand, inside in. What a shot. I mean, forehand kind of squash shot blasted into the net from Sonego. 4-2. 4-2 for Sinner. Yeah, David said in the chat, Sonego has some heart. He has some heart. Max Frank for Team Sinner. No, we know it already. I know Frank. Listen, it's a big Sinner chat. I mean, you don't come to QualityShot Tennis. We got a big Sinner chat, and I mean, I think I've got everybody knows I'm a bit of a Sinner fan. There's no doubt about it. 4-2. Sonego serving. Serve from Sonego. Out wide. That goes out. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand slice. The forehand of Sinner inside out. Backhand Sinner. Or sorry, backhand Sonego. Forehand Sinner. Forehand Sinner. Down the line. Backhand drop shot. Sinner's going to get there. Ooh, flicked right into the net though. 15 love. Always love watching a Sinner match. Jannik Sinner. By the way, Sinner at 4th in the world. His career high, 4th in the world. Swan Tech Sinner is my favorite tennis player. I mean, you're watching the right guy then. He's my favorite as well. So he'd probably be my number 1. 15 love. I mean, we don't like to choose favorites, but it's just hard for me to lie. So 15 love. I like watching Sinner a lot. 15 love. 30 minutes in. Sonego serve. Into the net. Second serve. Forehand, Sinner into the forehand of Sonego. Backhand Sinner into the forehand of Sonego. Inside in goes well long though. 15 all. 15 all. Sonego, by the way, is 52nd in the world. Like I say, he's 28 years old. From Italia as well, from Italy. And very flat strokes from Sonego. Very up and down. If he's playing well, then he can play real well. But if he's not, then it's not always super pretty. Serve out wide is let. He's had some good wins this year. I mean, against, I remember in Monte Carlo, he had a good comeback against Humbert. He was down 3 match points, had a great comeback against Humbert. He's had some solid wins. Like I said, he beat Jari at Davis Cup. He's had some top 20, top 10 wins. Did he beat Tiafoe in Miami, or did he just get close? I'm trying to remember now. Have to look that up. Serve down the tee, forehand. Sonego into the squash off Sinner. It's in the net. 30-15. They're 15. Center still up, just the one break. Sonego, Miami. What happened there? Sonego, Miami. Yes, Sonego beat Tiafo 6-3, 6-4, playing incredible tennis. In Miami, reached the round of 16, lost to Francisco Cerundolo, who reached, was it the semifinals the year before the final? I don't remember. No, it must have been the semis and lost to Rude. Yeah. Forehand center, it's in the net, 40-15. So yeah, Sonego's had some good wins this year. Yeah, all right. I prefer a bagel, though. Center's going for a bagel in the second. I'm Center fan, but I want a good challenging match. I'm hoping this goes 3 sets. I do like both guys. Rude is bad. What's happening with Rude? I haven't checked the scores. Stricker's up 40-15, 4-4, 40-15. I mean, listen, Stricker at the Next Gen Finals last year, I don't always watch the Next Gen Finals, but I tuned in for the Stricker matches because I was curious, young Swiss player. This guy was playing insane, so very kind of, it seems like very Federer inspired, plays a lot right on top of the baseline, very all-court kind of game. Stricker, somebody would watch out for, but yeah, Casper can't be losing matches like that. This would be like his, what, like 17th loss to a player outside of the top 50 in the world? Not good. Not good at all. 40-30 here. Sonego to hold and get to 4-3. Another let from Sonego. This is not going to take center long, Mike. Okay, I've seen a few comments like that in the chat, and it might be, but I've also seen a lot of people saying they think this will go 3 sets. They think Sonego is going to do something. I'm tending to say that if I had to bet, I would say if I had to make a prediction, then I'm going center in straight sets. But also, I don't know. I don't know for sure. So I think it'll be interesting to watch. I think Sonego will be motivated, though. That's something I will say. I think Sonego is motivated to not make it super easy. Because Center's already beaten him twice very easy this year. Forehand, cross court, backhand center, down the middle, forehand Sonego, runs around, hits forehand to the forehand of center, forehand Sonego, the forehand of Jannik, down the line is too good, deuce. Too good, deuce. Center is merciless. Trying to get to 5-2 here. Serve for the first set. Maybe the Swiss will produce some top players, like I think Borg inspires Swedish players to follow him. Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, if any player is going to do that, it's going to be Roger, right? Because Roger has influenced every single young player coming up now. Alcaraz has said that Federer was a huge influence on him, an idol growing up even. Sinner has said the same thing. Rune has said the same thing. Musetti has said the same thing. All of them have noted Federer as a massive influence for their games and for them growing up playing. So, advantage. If anybody's going to do that, that's Roger. My only question is who's going to be the Serbian young guy to come up. So we have Stricker for Switzerland. We have Alcaraz for Spain. We need the Serbian guys. Is it going to be Laszlo Jera? Because it would take a lot for him to catch up to Alcaraz, but I don't know who it is. Kecmanovic, maybe. Serve down the tee, forehand. Sonego into the forehand. Of Sinner, backhand. Sonego to the backhand. Of Jannik, backhand slice. Sonego into the forehand. Of Sinner, that's right on the baseline. Backhand, Sinner, down the line, forehand. Of Sonego, forehand, Sinner, back to that forehand. Forehand, goes wide. Sinner breaks, he gets the 5-2. Sinner's merciless. I mean, like I said, he beat Sonego like 6-4, 6-2, 6-2 at the U.S. Open, something like that. When they played him on Pellier earlier this year. That was right around when Sinner really started picking up his game. Sinner won, I think, like 6-2, 6-4. So it's going kind of the same pattern. By the way, Stricker's 3 points away from making me look like an idiot and taking out Casper in the round 16. That would be a terrible loss for Rude. I mean, listen, if none of these guys, if Rude, Fritz, all these guys are just going to play around, Demon or Hurkacz, Paul, one of those guys is going to make it to Turin. One of those guys is making it to Turin if none of those guys is going to step up. All those guys are just playing around, and then there's these really good players waiting down there. So, going for my walk in 10 Fahrenheit weather, Dutchy. Good luck. That sounds like a nightmare for me. I agree, Max. The next better has to be coming. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, that's a good point. I think it will inspire a lot of players in Switzerland to play, which I think ultimately is a good thing. Mike 5-4 striker. Yeah, that's crazy. After Stanimal, you forgot the real goat. Yeah, Stan's not retired yet. It's a good point though, Sean. Well, listen, I mean, you could have thought that Sampras, Agassi, even Edberg, like that kind of era, could have made some great American and Swedish players, and then that just didn't really happen. We got players from Switzerland, Serbia, Spain, countries that haven't been known as the top countries in the world for tennis. You have countries like France, England, the U.S., Australia. You have those, even Argentina, but mainly the major countries. The forehand volley is beautiful from center, by the way, into the opposite corner. 15 love, kind of an inside-out volley. 15 love. But yeah, and then you wouldn't have expected these countries to be the ones that come up. So it's really hard to predict. But the chances definitely go up for Switzerland. And I mean, you already see it with Spain, I guess, with Alcaraz and Nadal. So 15 love. Forehand of center, that goes long, 15 all. As David says, Anthony, it's pure Baltic, Carla. That seems nightmarish. That seems way too cold. Like, geez, that's crazy. It's the opposite here in Atlanta, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because you kind of want the 4 seasons. Here it's just hot all year. But it's like 75 Fahrenheit here. It's crazy, but I feel bad for you because that's crazy. That's crazy cold. Peaches, Stan is the man. Yeah, Stan is something else when he's at his best. Stan is something else. Croatia is a good tennis country. Yeah, with a lot of good players there. Cilic is underrated. I mean, Cilic isn't a guy that I'm like, listen, Cilic is unbelievable when I watch him play, although he is really, really good. But what I will say about Cilic is nobody ever even mentions his name. And the guy's been to major finals at 3 different majors. He's won a major. He's won a Masters title. He beat 2016 Andy Murray in the final. He beat Federer at the U.S. Open. I mean, he's been consistent. His longevity has been incredible. With his results that he's had, he literally is underrated. Like, he literally just isn't talked about. Sorry guys about that. Sorry guys, I'm back for the call. I got out. Yeah, I see in the chat. Oops, there you go. I disappeared into the void. No, I'm back for it. What I was gonna say is that Cilic, literally by his results, just isn't talked about very much. So he's the guy that Del Potro, I would say, was an underachiever, but Cilic is literally just like he's just literally just not talked about, and he should be. Advantage to Sonego, by the way, at the break point. And the kidnap. Yeah, I got kidnapped. There you go. I froze Anthony Michael's weapon. Anthony, I disappeared. I told you I got trapped into the void. It's crazy. The void gets you. It was a cold and dark place. Advantage to Sonego. Serve. Down the tee. Forehand. Sonego into the forehand. Of center. That's big. Deuce. Maybe he was running from the Cougars. There you go. Rude on 5. Is he on 5-5 with Stricker? See what's going on there. 6-5 for Stricker. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Rude match too. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Casper Rude match, especially because I picked Rude to do something in Basel. So let's see if he can escape Stricker. This might be the kind of test he needs, though. But still, not so good that it's so close. Backhand center down the line. Forehand Sonego cross court is a great shot. Center's there with the forehand. Backhand Sonego, it's in the net. Kind of rallies that we saw in Montpellier on the indoor courts. Sonego likes these conditions. He likes Vienna. He likes the faster courts. That's Sonego's bread and butter. He's performed well at Wimbledon. Sonego's been to the 4th round of a major 3 times in his career. One of those was at 2021 Wimbledon. He's actually the last guy that Federer ever beat in his career, was Lorenzo Sonego. 4th round of Wimbledon. Federer, almost 40 years old, beat him comfortably, high level in straight sets. Serve, out wide, backhand, center into the backhand slice. Sonego goes out, and Sonego is going to be frustrated. That was an unforced error. 6-2 for center. Center with the first blow, trying to get to Monfils or Tiafoe in the quarters. Vienna Open. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. By the way, stick around for the second sets. Anthony here for Quality Shot Tennis. Anthony Hirsch here for Quality Shot. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for more streams. What's up, Dutchy Elaine in here? There you go. Yeah, 6-2. Let me check on some of the stats in the first set. So Sinner, 18 of 25 serve points won. Let me see here. 7 winners from Sinner, 9 unforced errors. 6 winners from Sonego, 16 unforced errors. Yeah, not especially high level from either guy, but that 6 winners, 6 unforced errors is abysmal from Sonego. He's got to change that real quick. But that's what I'm saying about Sonego. Sometimes he's hitting all unforced errors. Sometimes he's hitting all winners. He's real up and down. The problem is his downs are much more common than his ups. Sonego bats just below 50 in his career total wins. I believe he's like 119 and 124 in his career. I told you in the last match, Sinner served 80% of first serves in. He served 72%, which is still fantastic. If you're serving, the best kind of stat for serving is if you're serving at least 70% first serves in, you're doing fantastic. Usually. I mean, it depends on how good your serve is. Like if Schwartzman is serving 70% first serves in, well, that's important for Schwartzman, but it doesn't mean he's hitting like first serves every time. Isner is amazing because he'll hit like 75% first serves in, and all of them are like 145 miles per hour screamers into the corner. So Isner is like literally the perfect server, but still, and I think he won over 75% of first serve points. So good job from Jannik in the first set. We got another set to play. Sonego, by the way, is a lucky loser into this tournament. Something about Sonego. Let me check the Rude score. Casper Ruud at 30-15, trying to get to third set tiebreak. Deciding set tiebreak. I need Casper to show me something. Casper's been losing too much. I need Casper to show me something. I don't think these are perfect conditions. But he's got to show me something. Cam 2.0. No. There's only one Cam. I don't even want to be that. I'm the first Anthony Hirsch. I just tried to do it my way. There's no second Cam. That's ridiculous, Maynard. But I appreciate it because that's a huge compliment. Gifted 1 Quality Shot Tennis membership. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Cam. Still sticking around. I appreciate it. There you go. Thank you for that. Who got it? I want to see in the chat who got it. Wow, that was quick. Sinner's in a hurry. Yeah. Well, Sonego was serving at 40-30 to go up 4-3, and it looked like he had a little bit of momentum, but Sinner knows when to apply pressure and to not give up in a set. Sinner has all the marks of just like a top guy. I mean, he probably He still needs to work on the 5-set matches, but, you know. Cedric is being attacked by a rabbit in his gear costume. Salute to Cam. There you go. Cedric, LOL. I lost membership luck. Oh, there you go, Dashi. Hopefully you can become a member again. Get that? Congrats, Frank. Membership. Did Frank get it? There you go. Frank with a membership. Frank deserves it. There you go. Blood Frank in the chat. Gets a member. There you go. Anyone know if Mehdi will play today? He played Dimitrov earlier in the day. He won 6-4 in the third set. Dimitrov was playing crazy. Listen, if Dimitrov keeps playing like this, then he's going to be top 10 next year. That's a fact, literally, because his win percentage is that good. He's like 38-19 in his career. Like, that's crazy. So, there you go. Hey, what's up, Robert? Mehdi won 3 sets. Ashley, there you go. Hello, everyone. What's up, Robert? Good to have you in the chat. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a short break in between sets. I'll be right back for the start of the second. That looks hilarious. I love bad movies, and that looks like my dream bad movie. Serve out wide is good serve. Sonego fist bumps. 1-0. There's something about Sonego in this match, though. He's motivated to at least make this close. We'll see if Sinner allows him, because I'm not sure he has the full say about it when he's playing the world number 4 on the court, who's has a ridiculous win percentage on the season. By the way, let me give you a couple stats here. By the way. Like I said, Sinner is definitely riding the momentum of Beijing, where he beat Alcaraz Medvedev in 4 straight sets, back-to-back, which is crazy, especially Medvedev, clutching up in 2 tiebreakers. Listen, beating Medvedev in 2 tiebreakers when you're not known for a big serve is not easy. But, yeah, Sinner has a 70.9% win percentage in his career, which is top tier. I mean, if you're over 70% career win percentage, you're like, that means you're a top player. Like, usually that's only reserved for, like, number 2s, number 3s, number 1s. Shot down the line, backhand. Sinner down the line, forehand squash shot. Sonego, Sinner comes to net, forehand volley. Sonego runs. Does he get there? Lob? I think it was called double bounce. Sinner got to it anyway, by the way, with kind of a slick over the head volley. 30 love. But yeah, Sinner over 70% win percentage in his career, and on the season, I'll give you his career season record. He's won over 50 matches this year. I think like 52, 53 matches. Kick serve, backhand Sonego into the backhand of Sinner, backhand slice. Sonego, Sinner with a swing volley, too good. Power into the court. Power inside the court from Sinner. 40 loves, a pace generator. Is Jannik, pace generator. 51-14. 51-14 coming into this tournament. So now, after the Shelton victories, 52-14 on the season. I mean, those numbers just speak for themselves. He's had an amazing season. He was number 17 in the world, which was ridiculous at the time, by the way, too. At the start of the year, now he's up to number 4 in the world. So, amazing season from Jannik. And I have a feeling he's going to be somebody to watch in Paris and at the ATP Finals as well. I mean, listen, if he could get the ATP Finals to end the season, Sinner, I mean, that'd be a hell of a win, hell of a season. We'll see what happens. But Djokovic and Alcaraz will be playing too. Alcaraz confirmed he'll be playing. Stricker won. Congrats to him. Stricker knocked out Ruud. Man, Ruud is in all sorts of loss of form. Yeah, Stricker beat Ruud 7-1 in the breaker. Wow. Not good from Ruud. That's pretty abysmal. Ruud is in all sorts of, I mean, congrats to Stricker. He's a great young player, 21 years old. Exciting game. But geez. Not only has Ruud lost to these players, ooh, big forehand down the line, scream down the line from Sinner. Lafatine. That was massive, right into the corner. If you're not watching, that forehand was a superlative. Absolute statement. I mean, Sinner's forehands, when he's at full flight, he's got that kind of elegance, like Federer-like elegance. I mean, I won't say to the level of Federer, but he's pretty elegant on the court. And I don't know. It's just so fun to watch, especially when he's hitting that forehand well. Drop shot's too good from Sonego, 15-all. Sonego's not going to give up. Ruud, 5 double faults. Jesus Christ. Casper ghosted. There you go. Wow. One 15-all serve into the net. Serve coming here from Sonego. Backhand into the net from Sonego. I mean, listen, there's literally, I mean, as well as you could say Sinner's been playing, there's only one way to define or describe this match, and it's that Sonego has been hitting a truck ton of unforced errors. I mean, he has been hitting so many unforced errors, even when he doesn't need to be going for that much, from everywhere. I mean, this has been a complete mess from Sonego. 15:30. Sonego's gotta find something, because right now it's just errors, error after error. Forehand center. That's an error from Sinner's racket. 30 all. Too bad for Ruud. Yeah, Casper. I mean, Casper is so talented, and he proved that he can find the results even with some pretty good draws last year for sure, especially in the majors. He proved that he can have good results across a few different surfaces, but yeah, this year hasn't been it for Ruud. I don't know if it's the pressure of it. I mean, next year the pressure is going to be off. He'll probably be outside the top 10 in the world. Not many are going to be expecting big things from him, especially in the tournaments where it really, really matters, the 500s, the 1000s, the majors, maybe outside of Roland Garros. But next year is the real test for Ruud, to be honest. Next year is when we find out, is Casper going to be a mainstay top 10 player? Because next year the pressure's off. Next year he's got no excuses. This year, still there are like 4 or 5 people like me who are giving him a little bit, just the slightest benefit of the doubt, to say that some of it has been the sophomore slump, some of it has been pressure. Next year he's got no excuses. So hopefully Casper can find it again. I'm rooting for that. But listen, Ruud isn't stepping up. Fritz lost a horrific loss to Shevchenko. As much as I like Shevchenko, 2-1 for Sonego. As much as I like Shevchenko, who's seems like a genuine personality on the court, young player, exciting game, Russian player. As much as I like Shevchenko, Fritz won 10 more points than Shevchenko did in that match. He hit 61 winners, 21 unforced errors. He was by far the better player. He just couldn't convert on 15 break points, which I think is a record. I don't think anybody that I've talked to has found a stat more crazy than that, with having 0 for 15 on breakpoint chances. But yeah. Two 2-1 for Sonego. He at least equals the number of games he won in the first set. By the way, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. And make sure to join in for Monfils Tiafoe, which could be a crazy match later today. David's got the call for you. I might join in for a bit too if I got some time. Center winner and sushi is my dinner. There you go. Nice. Yeah, sushi's good. Fritz sucks. 0 out of 15 break point chances. Definitely recently he sucked a bit because he can't find anything. I feel like I gave him bad luck. I interviewed Fritz in Atlanta, and then since then he hasn't been winning. I love Fritz though. Fritz is one of my favorite players, to be honest. He seems like such a genuine guy, but it reminds me of his match against Zhang. Yeah, I mean, against Zhang, that was quite an epic in Madrid. Zhang was quite the clutch king there. Shevchenko didn't even that much clutch up in this match. Fritz lost it. I mean, Fritz lost this match. He had 2 match points as well. Brutal loss for Fritz. I hope he finds it again. I really do. Because he's better than this. And everybody is quickly discounting Fritz. I mean, listen, the guy's playing too many tiebreakers. He's literally, Taylor Fritz's, not an exaggeration, his last 6 sets that he's played, all of them have gone to tiebreakers. 6 in a row. 3 of them he's lost. But his last 6 sets have gone to tiebreakers. That's dating back to Shanghai. Or sorry, not Shanghai, but to Tokyo, where he lost to Mochizuki. Bad forehand error from Sinner. Should have been a winner, but it's in the net. 15-all. Sinner doesn't want to let Sonego have any chances. Sonego's one of these players, I said before, he's hitting a lot of errors. If he starts feeling more confident and they become winners, then that's trouble. It's like Ostapenko of the men's side. But yeah, so it's just tricky for Fritz. Backhand, cross-court, backhand slice. Sonego into the forehand of Sonego, backhand center. The backhand slice of Sonego, backhand slice. Center into the forehand of Sonego. It's another error from Sonego. You just got to feel like this is not Sonego's day. 30-15. Just too many errors all around, honestly. But yeah, just kind of to end the point on Fritz, that you don't want to rely on tiebreakers. You don't want to have to rely on a sport where the margins are so small. It can go either way, especially with Fritz, who's just completely lacking confidence. So if Fritz can slowly get the confidence back and get himself in the mentally right place, where obviously he's not at the moment, then maybe he'll start finding his way back, and maybe winning more return games, which would be helpful as well. But yeah, right now it's looking really bad, honestly, which is unfortunate. Backhand slice, forehand center, inside out, that goes wide, 30 all. Sonego with half a chance here. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Lexi back in the chat. How's it going? Forehand center to the backhand of Sonego. It's in top the net, 30-40 or 40-30. Yeah, Lexi, I don't know if you were here. Cam dropped by for a bit too, which is always nice when Cam stops by for the quality shot streams. Hey, again, Anthony, Casper lost and Stefanos right. My boys are doomed. Come on, Rublev. Yeah, Andre's your hope. Shelton was out too. There you go. Backhand slice, forehand center, forehand volley, easily put away. Deuce. A chance for Sonego in this game. Although, listen, being up a break against center, as good as it is, it's probably only 25% as good as it is against the rest of the tour, because center is an amazing returner of serve. But still, Sonego would be quite happy to even have that kind of a lead here. Deuce, center to serve, bouncing the ball. Serve from backhand, return into the net. Sonego's not taking any of his chances. Advantage to center. Sonego hasn't found the range at all. Center serving. Hour and 4 minutes into this one. Serve out wide, goes out 2-2. 2-2. But yeah, I just mentioned it, but guys, make sure to tune into David's stream as well later. He'll be covering the Francis Tiafoe taking Gael Monfils. Monfils coming off his title run in Stockholm. He won his first round straight sets. That should be really good. Monfils is in really good form. Tiafoe in not such good form. But yeah. Pseudonym. Luckily, Anthony is Italian for this match. There you go. Lame Gamer, hello. Hey, what's up, Lame Gamer? Lame Gamer watching on Twitch. We stream to Twitch as well. What's up, Lame Gamer? Good to have you. Center's clutch at saving break points, but it's not as good as break point conversion. Center's clutch at saving break points, but it's not good at break point conversion. I mean, that's more of a thing recently. He used to not be that clutch at saving break points either. Starting from around Canada, where he won his first Masters, I felt like that's when he started being real clutch, saving break points. And yeah, at times he's not so good on breakpoint conversion. He gives himself lots of chances, though. But it just depends a bit. I think it depends a bit. I don't think it's completely fair to say that he's not good at breakpoint conversion, but there are certain matches where you can point to that and be like, it's been a weak point for him, especially because he gives himself so many chances. 30-15 here. Serve, Sonego, back and returns in the net, 40-15. 415 Sonego is making me dead. I think we got a lot of chat talking about that grunt, and I don't blame it. I don't blame it. Anthony should know what Connect 4 is. I hope. Connect 4 was, listen, when I used to go to camp as a kid, somebody would pull out Connect 4 and it was done. Connect 4 is awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. 3-2. Pull out Connect 4. Yeah, Connect 4 is cool. Yeah, it's a classic. I'll be here for Tiafa Monfils. Good to know, Joe. Yeah, David's got the call for you there. Well, I'm off. Cedric is off. Got to listen to my team play. Bye all. Come on, center. Come on, Jannik. Let's go. All right, Cedric. See you at the next one. Glad for you to stop by. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Anybody, even if you're not chatting away, but you're just lurking, I appreciate you watching. Got a lot of people saying bye to Cedric. There you go. There you go. A lot of people chatting away in the chat. I may have asked this on my last stream, but I got a question. I got a question. Actually, I was going to ask a question, but then I changed my mind. I'm going to ask a different question. How many Grand Slams do you think Jannik Sinner is going to win in his career? I know at this point might be the hardest time to ever predict this question. Why? Because Jannik Sinner is on a huge momentum swing at the moment, and it's almost impossible to know quite how high he'll go. He beat his great rival Alcaraz in Beijing. He beat Medvedev, who's going to be a rival for at least 3, 4, 5 years, if not more, especially on hard courts, but across all surfaces. For the next 4 or 5 years, he beat both of them in straight sets in Beijing. He's running off a lot of momentum. Like I said, 51-14 on the season. He's having one hell of a season. But is he going to be as good as Alcaraz? Likely no. Is he gonna be better than Medvedev has been so far? A lot of people would say that there's a decent chance. Some people would say no. Medvedev's been number one. How many Grand Slams do you think Jannik Sinner is going to win? Let me know in the chat. I think we're going to get a lot of different numbers, to be honest. If somebody says 25, that he's going to beat Novak, I'm not going to say no, because I hope you're right. But that would be crazy. If somebody says 25 and beats Margaret Court, and especially Novak Djokovic, wow. That would be a hell of an ambitious guess. Because I don't know if anybody's even saying 25 for Alcaraz. Maybe a few people. Maybe a few people for Carlos. I'm curious. Forehand return to the forehand. Left center, inside in. That goes out. Love 30. Love 30. This is a chance for Sonego. Actual chance for Sonego here. I see a lot of answers in the chat. Pseudonym 12. Okay, 12 is a big number. That's a big one. 2 at the very least. I agree. That's a good answer. 2 at least. 5, but hard to predict. Okay, that's fair. Very hard to predict at this exact moment in time. Goes long from Sonego 15-30. Like I said, this might be the hardest period ever to predict this because Sinner is on such a momentum swing suddenly. 4 says Max, Peaches 5, Joe 4, Elaine 5, Robert 4. Would be nice to see Sinner beating Novak. Yes, I'd love to see. I want to see them play on hard courts. I mean, that might be the hardest place to beat Novak, but I want to see Sinner Novak on hard courts. I expect that before Novak hangs up the racket, Sinner is going to get a win. I'd love to see it. In some ways, they remind me of each other. In some ways. 30 all. Serve. Into the forehand. Return. Blocked. Forehand. Big. Comes to net. Not sure it's a great approach. Ooh, it's a bad volley from Sinner. Makes a mess of it. The break point coming for the Italian. And it's not for Sinner. It's for Sonego. 30-40. All right. If Sonego breaks, I have a new question. How many Grand Slams is Sonego going to win? Let me know in the chat. How many Grand Slams is Lorenzo Sonego going to win? If I see anybody saying more than 0, I will be shocked. But it's not really a thing against Sonego. That just seems to be what the reality is. Yeah, we got a lot of 4s, a lot of 5s. Step down 1.5. Not sure how that's possible. Dutchy 4. Forehand chip, forehand of center, inside in, forehand Sonego to the forehand of center, it goes out. Yeah, I'm going to say that Jannik wins 5. My prediction is Jannik wins 5, but he's going to have the Ivan Lendl sort of career where he gets to a lot more major finals than majors that he wins. I say he wins like 5, and he gets to like 6 or 7, 8 more Grand Slam finals. Like, that's kind of my prediction, but who knows? Smash from what a smash from Jannik. Wow, that was not easy. One of the toughest smashes you'll ever see. Like, that was not an easy smash. I'm surprised I even went for it. Don't often say this, but that was a skillful smash. He got around the ball. Great lob from Sonego. Amazing athleticism getting up to it. I mean, outside of the Sampras slam dunk, that's about as hard as it gets. He did jump up a little bit. Had to. Great height from Sonego's lob. I thought he was going to run back and let it bounce. Perfect winner off the smash. 360 return from Sonego. It's all happening. Slice, back in a center, down the line. The forehand of Sonego, cross court. Forehand Sonego, inside out, back in center. To the forehand Sonego, inside in. Squash shots in the net. The level's picking up. We're at deuce. The level is picking up, deuce. And so is the shot making. The level's picked up and the shot making has with it. Joe, 0. I thought it was center at first. Dutchie, are you going 2 for Sonego? Or is that for center? Dutchie, I think you're going 2 for Sonego. Those 2 for him is ATP Challenger wins. The Grand Slams of the Challenger players. All right. That would be fun. 4 Grand Slams for Challenger players. They lie on their backs after winning Challenger Grand Slams. Forehand return into the forehand of center, backhand Sonego, lob way up high. Is that going in? Good shot from Sonego. Lob, forehand, there was smash, put away. Advantage to center. By the way, Sonego kind of, off of the smash, kind of hits the ball against the kind of backboard. Medvedev kind of did a similar thing in his last match against Feast, or not against Dimitrov, but against Feast. And he actually hit somebody in the crowd by accident, so they got to be careful because there's not a big wall there. Sonego nearly did what Medvedev did. That's a bit dangerous. Serve from center, out wide, forehand, volley center, put away, forehand volley, put away, 3-3. Center escapes or could have been dangerous, but I will say that Sonego picked up his level in that game big time. 3-3. No doubt about it. He was hitting some more exciting shots. Max, center, don't lose the game on your serve. He managed to get through it. That was tricky, though. Indoor hard, best for center, I think. Well, there's no slam on indoor hard courts. I kind of don't think so, though. I think, well, first of all, center has gotten to the 4th round of every single major at least twice, which is an incredible stat, having just been 21 years old a few months ago. He's 22. He's been to the 4th round of every major at least twice. That shows he can play on all surfaces, play at all majors. He's just got to figure this out, this 5-set thing. He's got to figure out this 5-set thing and finishing off matches, having the physical capability of being able to hang in these kind of epic long matches. 15 love. Serve into the forehand of center, forehand to the backhand of center, forehand Sonego, inside in, that goes out, 15 all. Because center, I mean, center is like, thinking about Jannik Sinner's Grand Slam career so far, like he's losing a 5-set match in almost every single Grand Slam. I remember Jannik Sinner lost a straight sets to Tsitsipas at the Australian Open. I was already a big fan of Sinner at this point, but after this match, Sinner fired his entire team, including this esteemed coach from Italy that everybody knew about. I forgot his name. I should know his name, but but he fired his whole team. I was like, that's awesome. He got Darren Cahill. He was like, listen, I need to move at a faster pace. Jannik Sinner doesn't mess around. He cares about improving and getting better. He's very, very determined. Backhand into the net, constantly improving. I mean, Jannik Sinner, he just fired his whole team. He was like, this is not working. I'm not losing 3 straight sets to Tsitsipas. I don't want to be this guy who has like a good win once and out again. I don't want to be number 10 in the world. I don't want this. He said no. He literally said no. And that takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of courage. And he just fired his whole team. I was like, this is the guy I want to ride with. He had a great thing that he said in an interview this week too. He was like, he was like, I love the country of Italy. Like I play, but I don't play for Italy. I play for myself. That's a mentally strong thing to not have to play for a whole country. Obviously, you want to share your wins with your country. Like he plays for himself. He says he also plays a little bit for the fans, and he likes to share. He likes to share his wins with the people who he loves, his country, all of that. But he doesn't play for them. He plays for himself first, and that's, I don't know. Sinner is very smart about it. I forgot why I went on that whole tangent, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Sinner lost in straight sets to Tsitsipas, and then ever since then, he's been losing 5 setters. Djokovic at Wimbledon, Alcaraz at the U.S. Open, Tsitsipas at the Australian Open, Altmaier at the French Open. Lost in straight sets to Djokovic at Wimbledon, but then to Zverev in 5 sets in New York. I mean, it's been nonstop 5-set losses. 30-40, 3-4. 30-40, 3-4. But yeah, I think Sinner will win 5 Grand Slams in his career and reach a lot more finals, partially because of that 5-set record. That's my prediction. That 2022 loss to Alcaraz, game changer. Yeah, that is one of the best matches, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. The Sinner Alcaraz loss. That was crazy. And it really was an important loss, I think, for Alcaraz. I'm waiting for the next time they play at the US Open. I hope it's not a Federer Nadal case where they don't ever play again. Squash shot from Sinner is great, but Sonego saves 2 break points. Sonego is tough. He's still working hard. He's got a lot of heart. Lots of competition for clay. Yeah, Runa, Rublev, Rude. so many players with similar last names. Who else? There's a lot of players playing well. Djokovic, while he's still around. Alcaraz. I'm going on to blank for some reason. Sinner. I'm forgetting 2 or 3 big guys. I think Artur Feast is a guy who's going to be really tough in the future. Tsitsipas. Zverev as well. Forehand, backhand into the forehand of Sinner. The Olympics next year are going to be next level. Forehand goes well long from Sonego. It's a good rally from Sinner. Advantage to Jannik. Advantage to Jannik. The Paris Olympics next year have the capability of being one of the most exciting tennis events ever. I hope that Rafa plays. I hope that Alcaraz and Novak are at their best. I hope all those other guys I just named are playing too, because it can be amazing. Murray's won the Olympics twice too. It's on clay, so unlikely that he does anything, but never know. He won a clay challenger this year. Been to the final of Roland Garros. Forehand to the forehand of Sinner, forehand Sonego to the backhand of Jannik, backhand Sonego sliced. Death catches the sideline. Sonego runs around forehand's a bad error, and you just got to feel Sinner's been the more consistent. He's been the more solid. Sinner with a big fist bump and look at his box. He's been the more solid. Sinner's breathing heavy, though. I mean, listen, the physical thing is still a problem for Sinner. Sometimes he looks like he's just going to fall apart. But he's leading 6-2, 4-3. And listen, sometimes he looks like this, and then he just picks up his level out of nowhere. The best example of that I have is that Sinner-Alcaraz US Open match. In the 3rd set, it looked like Sinner was about to retire. It looked like he could barely move. And then he wins 10 consecutive points and beats Alcaraz 7-0 in the tiebreaker. Goes up 2-1 in that match. So, I mean, there are just these times where Sinner looks completely out of it and that just picks up his level. So, question is, will Sinner win a Grand Slam next year? My goal for Sinner, as a Sinner fan, is that he reaches a major final next year. That's my big goal for Sinner. But yeah, hopefully he can win a Grand Slam. I want to see what he does at Wimbledon. I think Wimbledon will be an opportunity for a lot of players. I really think so. I think Wimbledon is going to be an opportunity for a lot of players. That's my prediction for Wimbledon next year. I think there are going to be a lot of players with chances. I really do. Sonego could win the AO or another fast court slam like Wimby if he gets on a streak again. The problem is he can play a really good match, but then in the next round he'll just be off again. It's like, it's not really tournament to tournament. It's not like, I don't know. I can't think of that great of an example off the top of my head, but it's more like match to match. But yeah, Sonego at his best is like a top 10, top 5 player. But the problem is, can he sustain that level? But, I mean, he is one of these guys that, yeah, he has the heart. He has that fearlessness. He's got that passion. He's got the game when he's playing his best to really trouble top guys. So maybe at some point he has a good run. Who knows? But I mean, yeah, I don't expect it. Sonego makes some more Grand Slam 4th rounds in his career. That's a ceiling, in my opinion. That's fair. 2 for Sonego. I like a Dutchie. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe when Djokovic is out, there will be a little bit of a chance for some players to get some majors. I'm curious to see how Sinner does on clay next year. I think it's going to be really good. Clay season this year is kind of underwhelming. I think he's coming for the clay season next year. I think that's going to help out his ranking a lot too. I think he's going to have a great clay season next season. I think like Medvedev, he didn't have a good clay season 2022 at all. Then he came back 2023, had a good clay season. So I think Sinner will do reasonably similar. Let's go Lorenzo. Okay, William, rooting Sonego. That U.S. Open 2022 match was incredible. One of my favorite matches. Feast will win at least one Roland Garros in his career. I agree. Arthur Feast is special. He's a special kind of player. And he's also a very passionate kind of player. It's these kind of passionate players that will do well. Finish the dinner, nice Maynor. Good to have you in here. The 2022 U.S. Open match was everything because of what against Sinner's first Grand Slam and later #1 tiny margins in tennis. I mean, well, #1 is a bit of a stretch because he was still whiles away from #1, but it definitely he could have gotten his first major. I don't want to say for sure because listen, the guy had never reached a major semifinal. Tiafoe and Casper were both playing very high level. Casper was also very motivated. Sinner just coming off a 5-set match. We know that especially at that time, his physical capabilities in Grand Slams, it's not a sure thing, especially against Tiafoe, who had just beaten him in Vienna. So I'm not one of these guys who says it's a sure thing, but that match definitely had huge stakes on it. And that match, to me, more than anything, was a staple that this next era of tennis is going to be incredible. People were saying, is tennis going to even continue after the big three? Well, just like after Borg and McEnroe, after Sampras and Agassi, where people are saying Sampras just got to 14 and they were absolute icons of the sport. How's anybody going to stand up to this? Especially guys like Hewitt, Ferrero, Federer, Sofin. Who's going to step up from here? Well, now we have the greatest era of tennis ever. And tennis keeps going. To me, Sinner Alcaraz, more than anything, is a staple that tennis just keeps going. Next era is going to be incredible. That match proved for anybody who really watched it. Serve and volley, Sinner forehand volley, down the middle of the court, lob over Sinner, smash. Is that in or out? I think he just missed it, 40-30. 40-30. I wonder how Boris Becker will do Holger of the coaching aspect. Yeah, I mean, he coached, but he had good success as a coach so far. It kind of fits after coaching Novak that he would go to Runa. But yeah, Sinner at Beijing is a good example of this. He was struggling physically against Dimitrov, then destroys Alcaraz, beats Medvedev for the first time. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. By the way, Sinner holds for 5-3. We can catch up on some of these chats real quick. Forza, Jannik, Forza. Go. I didn't wait for you for smoking break, Anthony. You'll forgive me later. All right, next time. I think Sinner psychs out his opponents, give them the impression is falling apart, and they fall for it, then he drops the light hammer. There you go. Exactly. What do you think of the PTPA? I think it's awesome. I think what Novak is doing is really incredible. That's my opinion on it. I think Novak has a great point. I think Novak, even as the #1 player in the world, he's using his voice for the players who are not so lucky. I think it's a very top-heavy sport. We need to focus on players and giving them resources, making it enjoyable for them and for them to want to travel, because it's not an easy thing for them to travel all around the world, especially when they're not making a whole lot of money. So I just think it's great. And you see other people part of the PTBA too, Hurkacz, Jabeur. I think it's good all around. Isner there too. I think it's a great thing. I think Novak is always very good with the players. He understands the struggle. Listen, yeah, you want to know what it takes to get to these kind of top rankings in the world. You look at a guy like Djokovic, who struggled so much throughout his life, especially, but throughout his career. It takes challenges, but he still made it. And any of these young guys are going to face challenges in his career. I'm not sure to the level of Novak, having to play against Roger and Rafa and have to catch up, but as well as so many other things. But yeah, I think Novak understands the difficulty of getting those resources, especially the way that sport is laid out right now, and I think it's great. And I talk about this a lot with Liza Westkit on my the podcast that we do for this YouTube channel for QualityShot Tennis, Tennis 360. So you can check out some of that we talk about. But I think it's good. I think it's good all around. Sinner versus Alcaraz, definitely a rivalry. Yes, it is. It's a huge rivalry. Absolutely. It has the potential of being one of my favorite rivalries ever. Has the potential of being my favorite. It's incredible. Sinner versus Carlos, best rivalry. Every match is an epic, Peaches. I love it. I'm excited. I still haven't called the Sinner Alcaraz for the channel. I'm excited for when I do. Backhand center comes in, forehand Sonego, that goes into the ground, 30 all. Center Alcaraz, my favorite thing in tennis at the moment. Absolutely. Those two guys, listen, Alcaraz brings out the creativity out of center, and center brings out Alcaraz to his best, kind of most have to dictate on the court, have to figure out creative ways to stop Jannik from dictating and pushing him back. They bring out the best tennis from each other. And listen, neither guy's an incredible server. Every single service game is tense. It's intense the whole way through, but it's exciting. It's fresh. Both guys so talented. They bring the best out of each other. That rivalry is my favorite thing in tennis, 40-30. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Skinner is the man. There you go, Skinner. I like Skinner. That's a good one. Skinner is a good nickname. Features that's called a Novak special. That's it. Glad to have you in here as well. Ayla, hey, what's up, Sophia? Good to have you as well. Hello, hello. What's up? We're here, tennis, smash, Sonego, bat one hand backhand, well long though, well wide. Deuce, what's up? We're here watching Sinner. I'm curious how Sinner does in Vienna. Like I said, Sinner and Tiafoe played right here in Vienna 2 years ago. Could be Tiafoe in the next round. It's looking like Sinner's going to win this. Although I don't want to jinx him, but it's looking like Sinner's going to take this. Sinner and Tiafoe played 2 years ago, and Sinner was not a fan of a lot of Tiafoe's antics. Post press conference was really negative against Tiafoe. There's drama. There's spice in that one. Deuce here. Yeah, excited to see how Sinner does in Vienna. And Sinner's going to be looking for revenge. Tiafoe won that match. All right, advantage here to Sonego, trying to serve it out to at least make Sinner have to serve for it. Could be the exact same score like they had in Montpellier earlier in the year, I believe. If it wasn't 6-4, 6-2. Backhand the net, back in return. Sonego still fist bumps. He still believes 6-2, 6-4. Or 6-2, 5-4. He invited Alcaraz too, but the very top players are afraid their own prize money will decrease. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm excited about the players that are interested in giving the players who aren't at the very top the right resources. My internet sucks, Maynor. That sucks. Hopefully that gets better. Hopefully you can hear me well. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can see me well, even with the internet. Big Phil may not win today. He's not playing well. Yeah, Peaches, that's true. It could be a rematch of Canada. Sinner and Monfils played an epic in Canada, Peaches. Yeah, it might not be Tiafoe. That's true. Monfils is in better form. Yeah, what's up, Sophia? Good to have you in here. What's up, Sophia? Not for you to join in. By the way, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We do this all the time, play-by-plays. We try to bring to the excitement to tennis. We don't do it with the kind of lack of excitement, keeping everything super low-key. We don't do that. We keep it excited. I watch the matches along with you. I talk to the chat. Y'all can ask me questions. We talk about, I'm a big fanatic of tennis, I guess, obviously. Be a bit weird if I'm up here and I'm not. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe. We do this all the time. There are other great commentators on the channel, too. It's not like all these channels. Some of these YouTube channels that do this, they have one commentator, and that's awesome, too. Tennis Talk with Cam Williams was in here earlier. Cam is a savage. He does so many matches just by himself, which is incredible through to the middle of the night. So huge respect to Cam. But we got a lot of different commentators on here. And, yeah, the channel keeps growing. So make sure to subscribe. 6254. Serve out wide, forehand to the forehand of Sinner. Backhand Sonego to the forehand of Sinner. Inside in, forehand Sonego. Squash shot. Forehand Sinner volley. Ooh, that's down the middle, though. Backhand lob, slice. Smash. Sonego gets there. He slides. Ooh, it goes just out. Sonego almost made that, I swear. 3 points. Sonego smiles. Sinner no business of smiling back. Sinner's like, I just want to get this done. Sinner is ruthless against Italians. He's almost at 11-0 versus Italian players. I think he's only played Berrettini once, though, but still. It's almost 11-0 against his fellow compatriots. Serve out wide. It goes long. Serve here from Jannik. Serve. Kicked. Serve and volley. Love that. Ooh! Have a volley from Sinner. Those hands. Center likes that too, and I like it. 5-4-30 love. Okay. There you go. Who's big? Who's Big Toe playing again? He's playing Monfils. I can see that you are very pretty. I appreciate that, I guess. Appreciate it. Start 15. If they don't have the resources they need, there's less chance of them upending the top players, though. Yeah, exactly. They need that. They need the resources, though. I mean, you want to help out the players at the bottom. That's the way. That's the way you need to do it. The way you engage the chat is so awesome, dude. Thanks. I appreciate Step Down. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love to do it that way. 40 love. Kick serves, center serves and volleys. Backhand pass. Center there with the forehand volley. Sonego. Forehand pass. 40-15. Not yet. Sonego says not yet. Yeah, I just like to have a good time. I like to have a good time with tennis. Yeah, and thanks, Step Down. I have a YouTube channel myself, by the way, the Tennis Commentary Booth. If you want to subscribe on there, I post some stuff on there. I'll be posting more. I have a podcast there too, the Tennis Commentary Booth. Forehand, backhand, that's in the net. The return, and center gets the lead, gets the win. 6-2, 6-4. Into the quarterfinals of Vienna. Big smile between the two compatriot players. Two compatriots, center smiles. He gets the win. Good win for Jannik. Very solid. I mean, Sonego was hitting a lot of errors, especially towards the start of that match, but still. It's a good win for center. Did all he need to do. He will likely get his rematch against Tiafoe, who beat him here 2 years ago, but also it could be Monfils. It could be Monfils there because Monfils is coming off of Stockholm. And a win there. High five between as Sonego comes off the court. Good to see. Good to see. All right, guys, if you are heading out now, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. And, yeah, I will see you guys at the next one and the next call for more center matches. Always excited to watch my boy Center. Hey, Ashley, thank you for the 280 as well. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Mike. Let me read out more names of different humans in the chat here. Let me read out more people who came to watch the tennis. Came to watch QualityShot. Maynor. What's up, GG? There you go, Max. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Dutchy. Thanks, Peaches. Thank you, Anthony. Always fun to watch, to listen. Thank you, Marina. Thanks you as well. Well, will you be on David's stream? I don't think so. I don't know if I'll have time, but I'll try to chat up. I want to watch some of the Monfils match. Listen, we've had fun with Monfils. Monfils Baez is one of the matches of the year. One of that fifth set is one of the most exciting things to happen all year, even though it's first round of a major. So I always love watching Monfils. I'll try to see if I can stop by. But everybody, make sure you stop by for the David. I might be in there too. David will have the call for Tiafoe Monfils. Thank you, bro. No problem. Swan Tech. There you go. There you go. There you go. Jannik center 6-2, 6-4. All right. I'm out of here. 6-2, 6-4 for Jannik. It was a lot of errors from the side of Sonego. He's very up and down. But I'll tell you who's not up and down is center, who's 53-14 on the season. Only improving is the young Italian. All right, we'll be here for more fun streams. Make sure to subscribe. QualityShot Tennis. Hope you guys liked the video as well. If you enjoyed it, I'll see you guys at the next one.
who's